Did the sound effect not play? I didn't hear it go. Brr, 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 brr. I must have moved the file or something, and it killed the connection to the file, the link or whatever. Well, whatever. We'll fix it next time. Welcome to the show. I'm wearing my old Knicks pub. I always get these directions confused looking in the camera, but it's right there. Hashtag pub life. You can get one of these shirts at Old Nick's. Support the bar. You can get it at Old Nick's Pub in both locations, Arcadia and Louisville. I hope you guys are doing great. We're about to start this game. We got about 4 or 5 minutes before we start it. I put the link in the class. I'm not in the class. In the chat room. I'll post it again in Twitch. It should be in the description for the video as well. Just click that link, put in that code, and then put in a name for your team. It can be whatever you want. It can be the impeachers. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You could be the apples. But whatever. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, justice for Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. What about justice for those Galaga aliens? Man, that Galaga Pac-Man machine back there. You kill those aliens and they're not happy about it, sir. Well, anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm gonna have a drink. Have not had a drink. I'm gonna waste this vodka because it is gross. I got this at some store for like $1 or $2. It's called 8 Degrees Cucumber. Am I turning it the right way? Yeah, 8 Degrees Cucumber. And it is not 8 degrees because it is not frozen unless that's 8 degrees Celsius. Also, it's a cucumber flavored vodka. It's a product of Holland. It is disgusting, as I recall. So I'm not. Well, you know what? I'll do a little sip. It needs to try and go into a cocktail to fix it, which is what I was intending. That's a little too. It's too sweet. Cucumber vodka. It's too sweet. That's weird. So I'm gonna add some tonic water to it. We'll see. Hopefully, it won't make it even worse to drink. But that's my plan. I don't know what all your plan is out there tonight. If you're enjoying a beer or a cocktail during the show, maybe a glass of wine, or is there another kind of alcohol? Sake, maybe? But we're going to start this game. We have one. Yeah, I meant to say that. This morning, before, when I woke up, Donna's not feeling great tonight, so she's not going to be hosting with me. That's why there's this empty Napa seat that I bought for that cocktail cabinet. I was like, Donna, you want some coffee? And she's like, yeah, I'd love some coffee. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'll surprise her with a cinnamon roll thing, whatever, the Moravian sugar cake or whatever. It tastes like cinnamon. I put it in the oven. I heat it up. I put it on broil for the last minute or two to make sure that it got hot enough. And then I reached in to grab it off of the little paper, burned the shit out of my hand. And I had just taped my glasses back together because this one is broken off, or maybe it's this one. Whatever. I think it's this one's broken off on the glasses. I burned the shit out of my hand, and I screamed, and because I had just taped the glasses back together, they were loose, and they slid off into the oven, and like instantly started to melt to the bottom of the oven. I was like, shit! But I couldn't see them, so luckily somebody got them out. I don't have them on me. I don't even remember where I put them. They're in pieces and also melted on the bottom. But yeah, so I need to get new glasses anyway because those are like 6 years out of date, and they were probably really bad to be wearing as it is. But we're 1 minute away from starting the game. Yeah, it was crazy. Start to the day. So when I made lunch, I had ramen and I used a Lucky Cat spoon, ramen spoon, because I was like, I need all the luck I can get.
Exhibit 3,
It's
60
like,
degrees.
This is broken glasses. Where did it start to melt? It didn't melt a whole lot, but it's like, I don't know if you can see. Well, you can't really see. This camera sucks. But like the bottom of this is like, it's full on melted. It's not great. But those are they're old glasses. We can't use these glasses anymore. Let's go on to the game. It's time. Yes, it is time to start the game. Let's start the game. So I'm down here. Let me open this, and we'll be on the game. I will let you know. Tonight, I forgot about writing trivia because I thought I had an extra hour. I don't know why I thought it started at 8:30, and then like I was like, oh crap, I gotta get this stuff together. And I quickly threw questions together. And that said, it's basically a long way of saying the last two rounds are pretty hard. The first one's easy, as usual. And then also, I didn't get to make videos or song clips except for round two, because I already had those like kind of in mind and I could do them quickly. But so other than that, let's start this game. It's 4 rounds, 10 questions. Make sure you get them in that So Creative website, and don't look up the answers. And good luck. Number 1. It's a poll for a free point. Which 2 teams do you think will be in this year's Super Bowl? Or, I guess, want to be in the Super Bowl? Well, no, this just thinks. So, which 2 teams do you think are going to make it to the Super Bowl this year in 2021? Which I don't know what number Super Bowl that is. I'm going to guess 53 or 4, maybe. I don't know. Login page isn't working. Let me see. It was working earlier. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams that look like they're in the game, but are they not? Let me know if anybody else is having a problem with the. No, I see answers coming in. Try refreshing your browser. See if that works. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's worse. I think it's better. I think the vodka's more tolerable with the tonic water in it. But I just dropped the login again into Twitch, so hopefully that's working for you. Just making sure everybody's yep, people are getting their teams in, or names, scores in, whatever. Let's go on to the next question. It is, who is John McCain's running mate in the 2008 election? Again, John McCain had a running mate in 2008. Who was it for the presidential election of 2008, 2008? Let's see if I can scooch closer. All right. I think we're moving on to number 3. Just a second until they get situated. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Classroom. Perfect. Moving on. Number 3. It is. Who's pictured there? Who's pictured on the screen over there? Who's that? It's numero tres. Number 3. I just saw what one of your team names is. It's pretty good. Let's go to number 4. It is. What R-rated biblical film broke box office records in 2004? Again, what R-rated biblical film broke box office records in 2004? It's number 4 in your first round. Whoops. All right, moving on. Number 5 is who's pictured there? Who's pictured on the screen? It's number 5, first round. Number 6. In the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, what fictional amusement park were the Griswolds going to? Again, in the movie National, I have trouble saying this. In the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, what fictional amusement park were the Griswolds going to? It's number 6. In round 1. Okay, we're going to our 7th question. And that question is, who won this year's college football championship? Again, it was played Monday, 2 days ago. Who won? It's the college football championship of 2021. Who was it? It looks like somebody's putting quotation in the middle of every answer that they have. So that should be interesting to grade. Oh yeah, I need to open that too, so I have that ready. But I'm gonna go on to our 8th question first. And that is, which Elton John song did President Donald Trump use to nickname this person? Person picture there, Elton John song nickname. What was it? That was like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. Number 8. Let's see, where is? All right, moving on to number 9. What is the Latin term for the phrase seize the day? What is the Latin term for the phrase seize the day? It's number 9. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I needed to do. Open the desktop. Get the scoring formula ready. So I can actually just go ahead and copy that so I don't have to use it anymore. Perfect. All right, we're going on to the last one. It is, who's that character? What's the name of that character on the screen? That's it for the last question in the first round. I'm going to give you a minute to look at this, and when I see, let's see, how many teams are playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams. When 7 of the 9 teams put their answer in, I will start the countdown to be out of time, which is the Super Mario music. And Then the Sonic music will play, and after that, you can't answer anymore. So make sure you get those answers in ASAP. Question 3. Somebody needs question 3. I'll run it back to question 3 during the Mario music for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 people have answered. So going back to question 3, and the countdown is starting. Make sure you get your answers in the next 58 seconds. Good luck. Let's go over round 1. Number 1 was the poll. It was which teams do you think will be in this year's Super Bowl? I guess I should have done something with those information. It looks like the team that has the most answers is. It's actually close. I think maybe the Kansas Chief had the most answers, but it's really close. Tampa Bay has a lot of votes. Green Bay has a lot of votes. We got. I'll just read them all real quick. KC and Green Bay. Tampa Bay versus the Browns. Kansas City. I can't read. Kansas City versus Green Bay. Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. The Bay Bowl. Tampa Bay and the Chiefs. Green Bay and Kansas City. Browns and Packers. Kansas City Chiefs and New Orleans Saints. Packers and Saints. So it looks. I think the Chiefs does have the most votes here. just guessing that though, because I'm not counting in any way. But I don't know who's going to be in it. I think Kansas City and Green Bay is probably a good guess. Although I think I'm now pulling for the Browns. So I would like to see the Browns get in there and do it. Though I would be interested in watching that Super Bowl. Question 2 was, who was John McCain's running mate in the 2008 election? It was Sarah Palin, and she could see Russia from her house. Number 3, who's pictured there? It is Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe, he played Harry Potter in the Harry Potter films. Number 4, what R-rated biblical film broke box office records in 2004? That was The Passion of the Christ, the Mel Gibson directed film, The Passion of the Christ. Number 5, who is that picture there? It's Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, and somebody put a quote from Always Sunny in their answer where he says, can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Oh, that's a great quote. Number 6, in the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, which fictional amusement park were the Griswolds going to? And that was Wally World. Wally World. Number 7, who won this year's college football championship? It was Bama, Alabama. The Alabama, whatever Alabama is, the Roll Tides, I think, the Alabama Rolling Tide, Crimson Tide. It's the Crimson Tide. Don is sighing from the other room. And I guess Dabo Sweeney, is it Dabo Sweeney? I guess he was right. Ohio State really was ranked 11 and didn't deserve to be there. Number 8, which Elton John song did President Donald Trump use to nickname Kim Jong-un? And that's Little Rocket Man by Elton John. Number 9, what is the Latin term for the phrase seize the day? And that's carpe diem. And number 10, who's that character? It's Mo Sizlak from The Simpsons. And I also want to say, since I saw it on somebody's answer sheet, that I hope Rob feels better, because you said Rob's not feeling well, so I hope he feels better soon. That's it for round 1. Let's see, what is it? Can someone tell this, folks? I have no idea who. So it was a free point, Ian. So they get a free point even if both teams are on the same side. But let's go on to the round 2 after I give you these scores. The scores were 7 points to Mammoth Cave Dweller. 9 points to 2 teams. They are Slater and Sarah, and we just might get lucky. We got 10 points going to 6 teams? Yes. And those 6 teams are Multiple Scoregasms, Old Nick's Pub, the B Team, the Nose Blasters, Del Monte's Canned Impeachments, and last weekend's Nerd Trivia Champ. That's a joke, sort of. They were the only person that showed up. So, anyway, let's go on to round 2. Number 1 in famous pairs, which in this round there's a whole bunch of different famous couples of folks, and that's it. Number 1. I didn't open the plastering. Let me do that real quick. Let's see. Launch, quiz 2, next, done. All right, so it should be opening now. So give that a second to show up. I'll give you a second to get back in and answer. And it is, what was the question again? Who are the 2 roommates who share a flat on Sesame Street? Again, who are the 2 roommates who share a flat on Sesame Street? And I will let you know, in famous pairs, you will not get a half credit point except on number 9 for getting only one of the famous pair. So you got to get them both on each of these to get 1 point. What? Oh, you're right. Yes. Yeah, it's an apartment, not a flat. This is America. Yeah. That's number 1 in round round 2. Open the classroom. The classroom's open. I think the Ravens won, didn't they? I think the Ravens won. I could be wrong. Ravens, let's see. Yeah, the Ravens play the Bills. Nobody picked the Bills. Interesting. Let's go on to number 2. It is, who is this Grammy-winning famous pair? They won a Grammy. Maybe they have multiple Grammys, probably. They definitely got an album of the year at one point. Who is it? It's a famous pair. It's number 2. I'm a fan. Big fan. Ouch. And we progress to number 3. What term is used to describe Batman and Robin? Again, what term is used to describe Batman and Robin? It's number 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think that was how many teams we had in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We lost a team. I wonder which team we lost. Now I gotta figure that one out. Who's missing? Oops. It's really hard to flip back and forth between these two. Oh. Huh. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right, we're going on to number 4. And that 4th question is... Who is the famous twosome pictured? Who's the famous twosome pictured on the screen over here? Who are they? Number 4. I think that is actually a picture of me putting my hand in the oven earlier today. It looks better than it did. Alrighty. We are going to move towards the 5th question, and it is... Who is the famous pair of the Toy Story films? Toy Story films. There's a famous pair. Who are they for number 5? Yeah, sure, I can take that, I guess. We're going on to number 6. It is... What are the names of this famous duo? Pictured over there. They're great. What are their names? It's number 6. And Muppets is not acceptable. They're the Muppets. Oh no. All right. We're moving to number 7. And that question is... What famous duo appeared in 8 NBA finals together, winning 5 of them for Los Angeles? Again, what famous duo appeared in 8 NBA finals together, winning 5 of them for LA? It's number 7. Who's the duo? Somebody's answer for number 6 is in the number 7 block, and it's pretty funny to think of them winning an NBA championship together. Those two Muppet guys. Number 8 is coming up. It is... Who are the famous duo in this trailer? I've got one movie clip for you today. It's a trailer from a movie. I'm not... So like the subtitle of the movie is in the trailer, but the duo is not. So I need the name of the duo, which is technically part of the movie title. So that will help you. Who's the duo?
Prepare yourselves for the motion picture experience of the century. Two righteous dudes on an epic quest to become the greatest rock and roll band of all time. But first they must find the peak of destiny!
This pig is our ticket to genius. We're never gonna find this thing. Follow me. We are the Shadows.
From New Line Cinema comes the most important film, Sasquatch, in the history of films.
All right. Who's that famous duo? Number 9 is... What were the names of the Blues Brothers characters? It's worth 2 points if you get both. The names of the Blues Brothers characters. Number 9. Okay, good. Number 10 is coming up. And that is... What famous duo is this ad for? Got an ad. It's going to play some audio. You're supposed to tell me the famous duo the ad is for. And here it is. Good luck. And when this finishes playing, you will hear the Mario music, and that means you have 58 seconds left. So good luck.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. It's got nuts, don't. It's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. It's got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Pan's got nuts, Peter Pan's don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
All right, let's go over that last round. Sorry that took a little longer. I tricked myself on one of these questions, apparently. I was doing the research to determine if both answers were possibly correct, and they were not, which I was really glad about. But let's go on to round two. It was famous pairs. Number one was who are the two roommates who share a flat on Sesame Street or an apartment? As Matt said, this is America. It's an apartment. Bert and Ernie is the answer. Bert and Ernie. Number two, who's this Grammy-winning famous pair? I'm a big fan of their work. Daft Punk. Daft Punk, a French techno band. Number three, what term is used to describe Batman and Robin? They are the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. Number four, who's the famous twosome pictured? It's Laurel and Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. Number five, who is the famous pair of the Toy Story films? Buzz and Woody. Buzz Lightyear and Woody the Cowboy. Number six, what are the names of this famous duo? Statler and Waldorf. Statler and Waldorf. So hopefully you got both of those. And they're named after the Waldorf Astoria Hotel and the Hilton Statler, which is now the Hotel Pennsylvania. Although the reason earlier when I was grading it, I went, oh no, it's because apparently the Hotel Pennsylvania is now closed because of, I guess, the pandemic or something. It said indefinitely closed, so maybe they'll reopen. Who knows? It's like a famous hotel in New York. Number seven, what famous duo appeared in eight NBA finals together? They won 5 of them for LA, and I too thought that it was Kobe Bryant and Shaq, but I tricked myself because Shaq was only there from '96 to '04, so he only won like 2 or 3 of the championships with Kobe. It was actually Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who won them from like 1980 to 1989. Some of those years in there. Number 8, who are the famous duo in the trailer? Tenacious D. Tenacious D. Number 9, what were the names of the Blues Brothers characters? And that was Jake and Elwood. Jake and Elwood are the Blues Brothers. Number 10, what famous duo is the ad for is for Mounds and Almond Joy. Almond Joy and Mounds. Ow, God. And that's it for round 2. Let's go to the scores. We have 12 points going to Mammoth Cave Dweller. 19 going to 4 teams in second place. They are last weekend's Nerd Trivia Champ, Old Nick's Pub, Slater and Sarah, and we just might get lucky. And in first place with 21, we've got 4 teams tied. They are Del Monte's Canned Impeachments, Multiple Scoregasms, the B Team, and the Nose Blasters. You guys are tied in first with 21. We're going on to round 3. Number 1 is what movie is pictured there? What movie is pictured on the screen? It's number 1. He's apparently a prophet because he's got a globe from the future. Well, I guess it says to be discovered, but it's kind of weird that he knows that. I should check the chat on Twitch. I haven't done that in a while. I need to see if I can get this. Let's see where we go. Nice. This is not a themed round. We only did one themed round tonight. Because I barely got trivia done in time. So I was like, wait, no, I think I decided that this morning actually. Because that's what I put out on the page. Yeah, I just decided not to do 2 themed rounds today. Let's go on to number 2. It is, which team won the Stanley Cup last year? So not this year. But which team won the Stanley Cup last year in 2019? Oof, that's tougher than even just asking who won it this year, I think, maybe. That's it. Hmm. Apparently, Facebook was going to move into that hotel, Pennsylvania, at one point, and they decided not to. Or they were trying to be lured there. I don't know. Something like that. Let's go on to the next question. It's number 3. It is... Who is this actor? It's pictured on the screen. Kind of looks like Sean, our alternate trivia host. Who is he? Who's this actor? Hmm. 2 teams left. I know who they are. Hmm. Oh, there's one of them. And they're back! Hmm. This is really interesting. I'm reading the history of that hotel, and it says on May 6th and 8th, 1924, Harry Houdini debunked Joaquin Maria Argamasilla, a 19-year-old Spaniard who claimed he had X-ray vision. I'm curious, like, did he just say, like, what's behind this sheet? And he's like, an apple. And he's like, no, it's a lady, or whatever. Like, how does that work? I want to know more about that. Let's go on to the next one. It is... Sláinte is a typical toast in which country? Again, sláinte is a typical toast in which country? Lady, come here. Come say hello. She's like, not after you made that loud noise. Come here. No, come here. Ha! You've been tricked. Hello. No, thank you. That's very sweet. Let's go on to the next one. It is number 5. Who's the actress pictured here? Who's this actress? Number 5. I like when you make noises like that. It's funny. Don't hit the keys. All right, we're going on to number 6. Number 6 is a question. The question is, which famous World War II general competed in the Olympics at one time? Again, which famous World War II general competed in the Olympic Games? It's number 6. Here, just leave. I don't want you to turn your neck a weird way. Goodbye. Somebody added me. What's this about? What? Oh. That's hilarious. I think Zach and Craven both added me like twice today on the Arlnaut server. I'm excited about that. Let's go to number 7. It is... What numerical system was implemented in 1963 by the U.S. Postal Service to designate more specific delivery locations? Again, what numerical system was implemented in 63 by the USPS to designate more specific delivery locations? What? All right, we're moving on. Number 8. Danny California was a 2006 hit by what band? Again, Danny California was a 2006 hit by what band? It's number 8. Mm-mm. All right, number 9. Number 9 is which 2 constitutional amendments has Congress been mulling over using on the Prez? Again, which 2 constitutional amendments has Congress been mulling over using on Trump? That's number 9. It's 2 answers for 2 points. Which 2 are they? Just the numbers is good. Because that's what I'm looking for is the numbers. Go pick it up. I can't reach it from here. I like how you pounced it on it at the very end, even though it's sitting on the ground. Give it to me. What? Okay, fine. Leave. Take it. And we're going on to the last one. It's number 10. What was Dom Perignon's occupation when he invented champagne? What was Dom Perignon's occupation when he invented champagne? Champagne. It's number 10. That's it for the questions. I'm going to wait until 7. Wait, how many teams are playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 teams. I'm going to wait until 6 of 8 teams have got an answer in, and then I'm turning on the countdown. Stop doing that. All right, good luck. really like how close to a couple of different Christmas songs that was playing. It was like just enough notes that you would be like, that sounds like that Christmas song, but just enough not to get sued for it. But let's go on to the scores for this round, which is round 3. Well, first let's go over the answers. Number 1, what movie is pictured there? It's The Sword in the Stone. The Sword in the Stone. Number 2, which team won the Stanley Cup last year? I did specify that I meant 2019, not this previous this season is more of the word that I probably should have used than year. But regardless, I did make it clear that I did say 2019, and I said not this previous season. But that would have not been the Tampa Bay Lightning, but the St. Louis Blues, which one team got correctly. Number 3 is who is the actor pictured here? It is Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon looks like Sean. Number 4, sláinte is a typical toast in Ireland. Ireland. Number 5, who's the actress pictured there? It is Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, don't knock my... You're trapped around the phone now. Don't do that. Liz Taylor is number 5. Number 6, which famous World War II general competed in the Olympics at one time? And that's Patton. George S. Patton, I think is his full name. General Patton. Number 7, what numerical system was implemented in '63 by the USPS to designate more specific delivery locations? And that's zip codes. Zip codes. Number 8, Danny California was a 2006 hit by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, RHCP, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Number 9, which 2 constitutional amendments has Congress been mulling over using on president? And that is the 25th, to get him out, and the 14th, which would bar him from running again. So the 25th and the 14th are the answers. Number 10, what was Dom Perignon's occupation when he invented champagne? He was a monk, a Benedictine monk, making the champagne. And that's it for number 10. Let's see what our scores are. We've got, at the end of that, 26 points going to last weekend's Nerd Trivia Champ, 27 points to Old Nick's Pub, 28 points to 2 teams. In 3rd place, they are Slater and Sarah, and we just might get lucky. We got 31 points going to 3 teams. They are Multiple Scoregasms, the B team, and the Nose Blasters. And with 32 in first, it's Del Monte's Canned Impeachments. And let's go on to the final round. Before we do, I'll just remind you, I do this every week. It's Wednesdays at 7:30, random trivia. If I have a category like I had tonight, I put it on that Trivia Night Triad page. I don't know why I pointed at the screen like you could see it. That Trivia Night Triad page. It's on Facebook, and it said tonight's category is famous pairs and 30 random questions. So you knew what you were getting into. And every week it's on YouTube. It's on Twitch at the same time. If you'd like to subscribe to Twitch, that'd be great. I'm 4 followers away from being able to be an affiliate on Twitch. And if you have friends that you think might enjoy my channel and my trivia, please let them know to subscribe, because every subscriber gets me closer to actually finally making money off of this. So let's go on to the last round. It's worth double the points. The first one is, who is this character? Who's the character over there pictured on the screen, number 1? That Christmas video game song was kind of catchy. It's in my head now. It's just like ching 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 ching. So I can hear it playing. I don't even know that game that well, but it was a catchy song. I guess I'm in the Christmas spirit again. I actually went to the Speedway, Charlotte Speedway last week, and looked at the Christmas lights. It was pretty cool actually, and they let you drive on the racetrack, which was neat. Because a couple sections you can just burn it. Let's go to number 2. The highest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest, is located in which mountain range? Again, the highest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest, is located in which mountain range? It's number 2. Your final round. Tonight's final round is pretty hard. Let's see. I think the last like 3 or 4, if I recall correctly, are like, I think so. We'll see. I always say that when I put them together real fast, it either becomes super hard or super easy. And there's usually no in between. So let's go on to number 3 and find out when it starts getting hard. What is the name of that baby? There's a baby in the picture. What's the name of the baby? It's number 3. Let me see if I have a clarification on that. So I'm not looking for the nickname that he got from being underneath that, if that helps. I'm going to look at the things and... Okay, so I'm not accepting blanket, is what I meant to tell you. So, not blanket. It's another name. So, if you put blanket, change your answer. I always forget that he was called Blanket by the press. Maybe Michael Jackson called him that too. I don't know. Blanket. It's not Blanket though. That's not what I'm looking for. There is another nickname that I can take, but it is part of his name. I don't know if anybody watches this show on mute, but just in case, I'm going to change the slide. All right. So I'll leave that up for like 2 more seconds, and then I'm moving on to number 4. And number 4 is... On January 27th, 1967, a flash fire swept through the command module of which Apollo mission? Again, on January 27th, 1967, a flash fire swept through the command module of which Apollo mission? It's number 4. What's she doing? Lady, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, crap. It went behind the door. She's like, what? Let me go get this real quick after I show you the next question. It is, what holiday is that character used to promote? It's number 5. I thought she was going to leap down the staircase. Like she had a cape on. All right. That's number 5. Let's see how people got it. Perfect. We got one team to get it correct so far. Oh, you brought it back to me. Thank you. Hold still. Let go. What? 3 teams. Here, give me that. Okay. Let's go on to our 6th question. We got 5 questions left. Number 6 is... The signing of the Paris Peace Accords officially ended direct U.S. involvement in which war? Again, the signing of the Paris Peace Accords officially ended direct U.S. involvement in which war? It's number 6. Hmm. All right, let's go to number 7. It is in George Orwell's Animal Farm. What was the name of the pig leader? Again, in George Orwell's Animal Farm, what was the name of the pig leader? It's number 7. Ouch. Wait, what? I'm finally reading Where Billy's post on the Twitch chat about the movie that Michael Shannon is in. What? Wow. All right, let's go on to number 8. What country was originally called Mesopotamia? Again, what country was originally called Mesopotamia? It's number 8. I did not fact check this. I just got it from a crossword. Let's see if the crossword was wrong. I think the crossword was wrong. Damn it. Let's see. Let me actually do that one. Let's see. Huh. That's what I thought originally, and I was like, this crossword's got to be right. He had to have researched this. Well, everybody's getting it right for the most part, so that's good. So I'll take multiple answers, I guess. Number 9 is, what artist's birth name is Tracy Morrow or Marrow? What artist's birth name is Tracy Marrow or Tracy Morrow? Tomato, tomato. And that's number 9. Give me this. Hey, what are you doing? What are you eating? This is what you need to eat. Ready? Go get it. Thank you. Oops. Hmm. And we're about to go to the last question of the night, hopefully. And that question is number 10. What South American country is named for a city in Italy? Again, what South American country is named for a city in Italy? It's number 10. It's your last question. And once I see 6 of the 8 teams put in an answer, that countdown will start and you'll have 58 seconds left. So make them count. Good luck.
love that's sweeping the nation, but not as fast as deforestation. I wanna get it on more than you believe. When I see you drop your clothes, I see deciduous leaves. Baby, you know I tap that tree ever so gently. The release can be so sweet. Chlorophyll my cup with your fine syrup. It's always such a treat. You know we're feeling right, can go all night, and I'm hoping you can stay. 'Cause by the way, it's Arbor Day. Come on, don't mean to bore you, but I think you should count. The trees are being lost at a specific amount. What amount? Hey, come on. Have all of the numbers yet? The Amazon's been reduced by 20%, and my sex is inexorably linked to trees being extant. I need those trees, baby. Oh no, oh you know I tap that tree ever so gently. The release can be so sweet. Chlorophyll my cup with your fine syrup. It's always such a treat. Oh, you know we're feeling right, can go all night, and I'm hoping you can stay. 'Cause by the way, it's Arbor Day. Hit me one more time, you know I tap that tree ever so gently. The release can be so sweet. Chlorophyll my cup with your fine syrup. It's always such a treat. You know we're feeling right, and we can go all night. I'm hoping you can stay. 'Cause by the way, it's Arbor Day. Oh, you know, by the way, it's Arbor Day. And check your calendar, girl, 'cause by the way, it's Arbor Day.
All right. That was the Arbor Day song by Brian David Gilbert's podcast band, Let's Make a Music. I played it because the picture there is for Arbor Day. The little bird here. Let's go on to the final round and go over those answers. Again, those are my dates on the screen. Please subscribe to the channel. Please have your friends do that as well. That would be great. Round 4, number 1 was... Who's that character? From the X-Men, it's Beast. The Beast from X-Men. Number 2, the highest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest, is located in the Himalayan mountain range, the Himalayas. Number 3, what's the name of the baby? I'm not looking for blanket, but this blanket's part of your answer, that's fine. Prince Michael or Prince Jackson. Number 4, on January 27th, 1967, a flash fire swept through the command module of the first Apollo mission, Apollo 1. Number 5, what holiday is this character used to promote Arbor Day, as we just discovered with that song? Number 6, the signing of the Paris Peace Accords officially ended direct U.S. involvement in Vietnam, the Vietnam War. Number 7, in George Orwell's Animal Farm, what was the name of the pig leader? Napoleon. Napoleon is the answer. Number 8, what country was originally called Mesopotamia? According to the crossword, it's Iraq, or Iraq, whatever. There are multiple answers apparently. But if you answered something other than Iraq, I looked it up, and if it wasn't as part of the Wikipedia entry for Mesopotamia, you did not get a point. So that means Saudi Arabia or Egypt did not count. I'm sorry. Number 9. What artist's birth name is Tracy Morrow? It's Ice-T. Ice-T. And number 10. What South American country is named for a city in Italy? Venezuela. Named after Venice, Venezuela. I also got that from the crossword as well as the Tracy Morrow iced tea question. I was in a bit of a rush to finish this today. So usually I try to figure out my own questions. Sometimes I steal them. Very rarely. Let's go on to the the scores. We got at the end of the game 36 points going to Slater and Sarah, 39 points to Old Nick's Pub, 40 points to last weekend's Nerd Trivia champ. Nerd Trivia is every other Sunday. It's not this Sunday, but it is the following Sunday, which I think is the 24th of January. 43 points going to Multiple Scoregasms. 47 to the B team. In third place, 48 points to We Just Might Get Lucky. 51 points going to our second place tonight, the Nose Blasters. And in first with 52, it's Del Monte's Canned Impeachments. You guys won tonight with 52 points. Congratulations. Hope you guys all had a great time playing. Hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe videos, and that'd be great. And other than that, I'll see you next week. Oh yeah, and also I will be at the winery on Friday in the beer brewing room where they actually brew the beer with the tanks and everything. So if you want to come out, they've social distanced the tables really far apart. There are only like 6 tables in that room, I think. Maybe there's 7. And they're very far away and with a 30-foot ceiling, so I feel very safe in there as a paranoid person. So that's it. That's at 6:30 on Friday night. Hope to see you there. I don't know if we'll have categories, but if we do, it'll be on the Facebook Trivia Night Triad page. Have a good night. Be safe. And we'll see you next Wednesday at 7:30. Also, don't forget, if you're feeling tipsy, I got a tip jar. Good night.